Hello YouTube, it is Damien, it is DAMMO Does England, it is Arsenal, it is Season 1 of DAMMO Does England. We're here with you today for a non-EPL game. It is the Carabao Cup final versus Watford. In terms of me being in a suit, I would be in a suit for the Carabao Cup final if the team I'm managing with, if it's an achievement for them to get there. Obviously, our board does not care if we went out in the first round of this competition or we won the Carabao Cup final. So for me as a manager, I'm going to take it in terms of wearing the suit, a little bit easy. However, if we were to make the Europa League final, you would definitely see that episode and me in a suit. And obviously, if we had a chance to win the Premier League title, I would be in a suit as well. But for the Carabao Cup final with Arsenal, I wouldn't. Like for Bournemouth, if I made the Carabao Cup final, I would, because it would probably get them European football and then help us probably build a team for winning the Premier League. But for Arsenal, you know, maybe City, Liverpool and that, winning the Carabao Cup final, not really a competition I really care too much about. So to be in the final is great, don't get me wrong. To win silverware in the save would be amazing. First season in, win some silverware, it'd be good for my reputation as well. However, I'm not too fussed with the Carabao Cup final in terms of putting the suit on and going, you know what, this is a game that really matters and warrants the suit. The suit is for special occasions. The Carabao Cup final with Arsenal isn't that occasion. Since we last met, though, everybody on YouTube, it was the last game was that Man United gutsy 3-2 win, which we pulled out of the bag with two cracking goals from Smith Rowe and Koscielny. If you haven't seen that episode, I recommend you go check it out. Anyhow, we are live on the stream, so link in the description below. Come follow us on the Twitch stream. We then lost to Liverpool in the fourth round of the FA Cup. Look, it was a good game of football, this one. We stood toe-to-toe with Liverpool at home. Unfortunately, couldn't get, back into it. We were 2-0 down, got back to 2-2, got the 3-2. Memphis Depay missed an easy one-on-one in like the 80th minute to make it 3-3 as we went aggressive and attacking at him. We did play 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3 defence, sorry, with that one there. Unfortunately, just didn't really find the result. Against Villarreal, we did the same thing, and as you can see, it was slightly rotated. The side that's been playing in the Europa League played this one here. We were 3-1 up at one stage. We conceded 2 late goals to draw 3-3, and I was like, oh, we're in trouble. At home, though, we always look like we're going to win this game, but, we had chance after chance after chance after chance, and typical Arsenal, miss after miss after miss after miss. Couldn't see it out. In the end, though, we're lucky. We got through there, obviously 2-1 on the night. Our away goals would have probably helped as well if Villarreal did score a second. They didn't really look like scoring too much. The one chance they did create that we kind of saw did go in, but now we have Watford in this game. In terms of when the episode is after Watford, we do have Man City, as you see. Real Betis, we're not going to do as a YouTube game yet, but if we start making the Europa League Europa League semi-final and final, you will definitely see those games there, or a big Europa League tie. Real Betis doesn't really meet it. Anyway, we have played Watford once. I am going to play the 4-3-3 defend here. I've kind of gone full strength, kind of haven't gone full strength. If you can see, checks in goal. Socrates is playing this game. Lichtsteiner's coming in because he wants to start some more first-team football. Monreal on the other side. Bellerin is on the bench, though, to come in for Lichtsteiner. Torreira, Xhaka and Elneny. Mkhitaryan will start with Lacazette and Smith Rowe. So, you see Mkhitaryan, see Socrates, who kind of starts in our 11 usually. Lacazette's obviously a good enough player, and Czech usually would start in our first team. They're playing, and the bench is still pretty strong, but, it gives players that played in that Europa League game a bit of time to relax before Burnley and City, and I still think this team is good enough to beat Watford here at Wembley. Off to Wembley we go in the cup final here against Watford in the Carabao Cup final. Can we go win our first bit of silverware? Hopefully we can. It's a packed house here at Wembley for a 3 p.m. kickoff. Look, we've been favourites here. Let's go put in a performance, lads. I have faith in you boys to go make the difference. And let's go out there and let's go and beat Manchester City. If only we're playing. Let's go beat Watford. Anyway, we are going to go and show Delafeu on his right and Pereira on their left. Not showing him inside. Same with the fullbacks. And there we are. We have been playing 4-4-2 recently in the league. I'm going to go in games I feel like we're going to dominate in. We're not going to play 4-4-2. We're going to start in the 4-3-3 and then move to 4-4-2. Talk about 11 players that are starting. Ozil obviously not. Off to Wembley we go. Out we come. Can we get our first piece of silverware in the save? Or will it be Watford denying us on their day? Anyway, Don Corey gets on it in the Nathaniel. And off we go. Look. That Watford core is actually really good, Don Cora and Nathaniel. They're both going to pretty good players as well. But apart from that, we should have the edge here. And as the first 15 minutes are played, 72% possession, just not really finding a chance yet. A very cagey opening affair here. And it's a free kick to Delafeu, who chips it at goal. In the end, check. Doesn't really do enough. It's cleared from Elneny, thankfully. Czech's parry wasn't the best, and the first chance goes to Watford from a free kick. Still having like 66% possession, but not really doing too much with it. At some point, we would go 4-4-2, as my dog wants pats. Hello, Milky, you cheeky dog. And off we go. Hopefully it'll be alright. If you're in the Twitch chat, do give me a score prediction, of course, as the game has ticked away fairly quickly here. As you can see, this is the problem with us playing 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1, is that we're good at keeping it. We're good at, really moving sides around. Are we good at creating? Not really. I'm going to tell them I'm far from pleased from what I've seen creatively, and we're going to give it to the 60th before we move into that 4-4-2, which is obviously a very high press, gegenpressing system, but we'll see how we go anyway. It's a system that I really do like playing with a side like a Liverpool, obviously the team I support, kind of suit the mould. Arsenal, on the other hand, don't really do it. But right now, at 61 minutes played in this cup final, we have not seen anything really. So I am going to go put Unemi there as a box-to-box midfielder. I'm going to get Torreira in for Xhaka. Nah, Torreira's going to stay out there. We will get a Boomerang into the poacher. Xhaka can go and play deeper lying on support. And let's go to that 4-4-2 and really see. I didn't mean to click on Rob Holding's name. If we can now start really creating here. The 4-4-2's worked well of late in the league for us, so it'll be interesting to see. But at the same time, we really should be putting chances away against Watford. We haven't really seen anything from this Arsenal side, but here's a corner, Xhaka. His ball in there, backstick, Aubameyang off the bench, straight up Foster. Could have been a hero early doors here. Instead, it is 0-0. Foster goes long, really long. Isaac Success flicks away, but only as far as Czech. And now it will restart with the Arsenal goalkeeper. Czech looking long yet again there. Aubameyang flicks in a Lacazette. Lacazette now holding it up, waiting for numbers. Instead goes for goal. And there we are. Looked like it was just going to go into that channel and kind of wait for the overlap of Mkhitaryan, but didn't really come. As you can see here, this is why we like it. We press with 4, and when we do win the ball, we're alright. But Rob Holding's header is not great. Straight into Delafeu's pass. Ball inside the Isaac Success. We're 1-0 down now in the cup final at Wembley. We don't have a very good record in Carabao Cup finals. We have a very good record in other finals. Carabao Cup finals, not so much. The Arsenal fans don't look happy. I'm not overly happy with our performance. And you can see why I don't really like playing this 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 with Arsenal. At the start of the season, looked great. Created chances, scored chances. Today, we've dominated the ball. Have we put one away? No, and that's been our problem of late. We have to go out there and get creative. I'm going to make a change here. And in the second, in just a second, we are going to go and get Memphis Depay in there for Smith Rowe. And get Smith Rowe and Mkhitaryan a little bit further forward. Both as inside forwards on attack. We are going to go in this hyper-pressing system and see if we can create a chance here. And in straight away, it's a highlight. Lichtsteiner throws it into Mkhitaryan. We maybe bit the bullet here for rotating too much for a final, but the league's the importance one. Anyway, Aubameyang's there, takes a touch, can't get a shot away, gets taken down. Wasn't a foul. I wasn't asking for a penalty anyway. It was a good challenge. And Xhaka now on it. Xhaka's ball out wide to Monreal now. Monreal can get a ball in here. It's blocked, and it's going to fall to them. No, it won't. Be back to Monreal, who's got a couple of transfer bids on him. Anyway, Holding looks there. Aubameyang heads down there. Xhaka now, can he pick a pass? Looking for Lichtsteiner on the overlap. Lichtsteiner now puts the ball in. Aubameyang's there. We're back level terms here in the cup final. Aubameyang at the back stick. And that's why I like the 4-4-2 and really why it's a system that I think I'm going to play for most of the save. Except for like with real big sides that have the quality to really beat teams in 4-2-3-1 or 4-3-3. This Arsenal side kind of is in the middle. It's a good team at keeping the ball but not having the quality of players to create enough chances. In the 4-4-2 with a hyper-pressing system, you will create chances because you win the ball high up the field. But today we've done that. Obviously since we've switched to it, but we've also conceded as well. And now moving into extra time. I'm not sure if the Carabao Cup final goes straight to penalties. We're going to get in at 1-1. I'm not sure if it's straight in the penalties or the final is extra time. It is extra time. I'm going to go into the dressing room here. I'm going to tell the boys, don't let this slip away. We've been the better team. We need to show it in extra time. Lichtsteiner there. I'm going to calmly say, I'm not going to say anything actually. I think I'm going to take him off for Bellerin. There we are. Bellerin, get out there. We're going to stay on that system, though, on a 4-2-4. I feel like we're the better side here, and we're on top. So it'll be nice to see if we can get out there and do the job. Anyway, 91 minutes played. It is now a highlight. Foster goes long, really long. Isaac Success in the end. Bellerin reads it. Falls to Aubameyang. Lacazette in space here. He's 1v1. Lacazette, can he pick a corner? He doesn't really, and Foster makes a great save. That's probably been the hallmark, too, of this save so far, or the Arsenal season. A lot of big chances like that. A lot of good saves from goalkeepers. Back post. Rob Holding heads into the box, and no one in particular. Monreal heads down, but that will be that. 17 shots, 11 here in the cup final. Do you think we've won this game? Nah. 1-1, of course it is. Going to make another change here. See who's tired at the moment. No one really. Mohammed is. We might get Thomas Partey on. The view was to rest him. Can't really rest him though at a 1-1. And we will get him out there in the middle of the park just to tick it over. Anyway, Mkhitaryan here. Good from a set piece. Back stick there. Socrates unmarked. In the end, it goes in. He missed the first chance there. Foster made a good save. But in the end, Socrates scores. We're 2-1 up now. Now it's a question if we go sit back or we stay on the front foot. I'm going to stay on the front foot to at least the second period of extra time. See if we can nab another one because we've been the team on top here. 20 shots, 14 on target. But at the same time, I do want to sit back and just absorb some pressure and see if we can hold on. We've made all 4 of our changes, so we can't really go defensive either. So it might be best to sit on the front foot and really try and find a third. Instead, it'll be interesting to see if Watford here change their tactics. It doesn't look like they will. We're going to start the second half. Until they change their tactics, I'm going to stay on our tactic. And then once they change theirs, I might go back to something normal. As you can see, they're still playing very deep. So I still reckon we're going to be okay here stinking on our system. But as soon as they change, if they do change, we'll change as well accordingly. Doesn't look like they've changed yet. And look, I'm going to let it play. Here we go, 119th minute. It's either now or never for Watford, or we're going to get a winner here. Mkhitaryan's ball in's poor. Don Cora now back to Foster. Goes long. Can we win it high up the field? We do in Monreal. Monreal into Xhaka now. Xhaka into Thomas Partey. Partey now. Good ball into Memphis. Memphis again into Thomas Partey. Partey looking there for Xhaka. There's numbers over the top for Bellerin. Instead, Xhaka decided not to even go get the ball. He just walked. Well, thank you, Xhaka. Here come Watford. They're going to equalise thanks to Xhaka. Rob Holding reads it in the end, and that will be that. It will fall to Memphis, and now it'll be us on the break. Memphis now. Good ball into Aubameyang. Aubameyang with a chance to win it. Aubameyang got a save from Foster. He's been his day, really, Foster. Xhaka now. Can he find one? Partey. He likes a shot from distance. Xhaka again. Lacazette. Building up nicely, but looks like we're just keeping the ball here, which is fine because we're going to win the cup final. Looks like we're going to win the Carabao Cup final, get our first piece of silverware. We didn't do it the easy way. Had enough chances to win this game, twice. But instead, it is taking us the whole 120 minutes. But we're there. It should be game over. Partey wants a word with Mike Dean. Dean there, lectures Partey. No real need for it, Mr. Mike Dean. But it is going to be full time in the Carabao Cup final. We are going to win this one 2-1. We're not really going to get too crazy and play the we are the champions or champione like we usually do when we win a cup final. We're really just going to go, you know what? Good to win. Well done, boys, for winning. Should have been better. Should have killed it in normal time. Congratulations, lads, though. We will keep them on a high. We do win the Europa League. And that will be that. For everybody on YouTube, though, that's going to end episode 8. And I'll see you for episode 9, which will be Man City in not too distant future. If you haven't liked the episode, give it a like. Go subscribe to the YouTube channel. As always, we are currently live as well. Put the links in the description as always. Go give us a follow on Twitch. From Damien, from Arsenal, from the Carabao Cup winners. It is the first piece of silverware in the save. It won't be the last because we're going to need to win the Premier League title at least 20 times to complete the save. And that's the goal. But I'll see you next time for the big crunch game against Manchester City.